Brokey Schmokey Nightmare time. Let's go. We actually already got you. Jack. Interesting. Do we want to try this out with breaks? Let's do it. I wonder if that can actually work. So the worst thing that could happen to us is that we actually lose our break on the first wave. Because then we are not more likely to find it in the shop, and it could genuinely happen that we don't find it ever again. And honestly, if that happens, we just restart. Like, it sounds amazing that you get so much money when it breaks, because the way Jack works is, I'll get to that in a moment, the way Jack works is 200% bonus materials are dropped. That also includes this. So instead of 10, we actually get 30, which is a lot because that's also experience, you know. So we are just looking for as many of these as possible. In an optimal case, we end up locking one of them in the shop. I could go for bonus HP, but I think right now I don't... That's actually insane, right? I don't want to focus on that. We are just buying as many of them as possible. Now this is dangerous, but I wanted to have the next upgrade, which is 1 purple, 1 blue. So this is 90 material, this is 225 material. Same story though, if they both break, we are out of the game. Though, to be honest, if this at one point really happens that all of our bricks are gone and I don't... No, I want the money. I'll take the money. Like, I want the money out of the enemies is what I mean. But if they both break and we don't see one immediately in the shop, this just means we go for something else. Oh my god, I'm so glad you didn't break, my friend. Let's go for armor. I think I will also go... Do we go for damage? I think damage is good. Give me a moment. Range damage, that is not good. Let's go for the armor instead. Wow, oh my god, we got so many level ups here. Speed is always nice to get away. Armor is amazing. But you already see how broken this is, right? Like, we got so many level ups that we are so far ahead of the curve in the game. So if I would just buy genuine items in the shop now, we would go crazy. Like, just anything. This is useless, because there are not that many enemies that spawn. You're okay. Dude, we are still on wave 2. Break. Break. Now I want to lock 1 break, and that actually works. 600 material. There's no way this works out, right? That this breaks. I will go closer to the enemies with the left break. For all of them, I'll try it. If this breaks, we are filthy rich. I may not even go for the bricks then anymore and just switch to something else. Man, I feel like the purple brick is the one attacking first. Is it just me? Yep. 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 We just did that. 696, did you see that? That was beautiful. Now here's the problem. As much as I'm enjoying this, there's an insanely high chance we have to stop doing this. Experience is also insane. Jerky is okay. Bonus damage is nice. It's just too gambly. Because the moment you don't find the bricks anymore, you're left alone. Like, right now, we don't find that many. Do you notice that? So we have a red one that is beautiful. I'll take you out of the way. Nice-ish. Please. Oh my god, you saved us. Same story again. This time we have bonus experience, though, if we get lucky. Like, yeah. What do we change into, though? What makes the most sense with this guy? We have an absurd start. We're on wave 4. We have insane stats. So we are very, very powerful in general. What would make the most sense to get an easy win? I don't know. Do we have melee damage? No. So I can actually go for range damage as well, if I wanted to. There is a little dude. Let's take that. Nice. I will also go for 1 curse, because why not? Right? That is a lot of money. Funny. Perfect. Yeah, I don't really care about you. Pickup range is okay for a little bit. Okay, it looks like we are not getting lucky anymore with them. Loot Worm is somewhat okay. Yeah, I'll buy it. The problem is I can't lock it and then roll if I find another one, right? That doesn't work. And I'm actually gonna keep this in the shop. What about you? 2 lifesteal? Yeah, that's so bad. But it is an immediately cursed item. You know what? We'll just look for something else that is immediately cursed. The thing is, the brick is also not a strong weapon, so as much as I would like to go into the meme that we win with the brick, it will just lose us the game. Like, you may even do insanely well until the final boss fight, and then they just end up breaking, and you're there without a weapon and just die, right? So, like, there's no reason to do this. This would be so stupid. Which means I'll go for something else. Like, I'm sorry. I know some people really want that now. I also want that now. But I can already tell you, we will end in a loss with this. Okay, but one of you could break. You know, the red one, please. Really? That's fine. Dodge. Lives, I'll go for the armor. I need to go for HP though. Back. Healing is kind of okay. Kind of doesn't really matter. How are we doing here? This is insane. So now we just look for one more that we can lock in the shop. That is also really insane. This is kind of okay. It's like I could do that. We could also go for this, but it costs us a humongous amount of money. Like, we need to hope that they break. If the bricks don't break on this character, funny enough, that's actually bad. Like, we don't want that to stay. Okay. We can get so much more money if our little dude picks up everything, by the way. Like 10% more money, that doesn't sound like that much, but on 600, 10% is quite a bit. But I need to think up, like, I need to remind myself the moment it happens. Most likely I'll forget about, yeah, okay. Like, how am I supposed to dodge that? Why do I have a turret? Wait, no, seriously, why do I have a turret? Do we have the one that when we just... We have 1000. When we destroy trees, we get turrets? I think yes. Bonus max HP, very good. Let's go for... I don't want to lock... That was just a random purple, I can't believe that. Okay, we'll go for the dodge then, I guess. Perfect. Perfect. That is actually quite helpful, because now the enemies are tankier. So they survive a little bit longer. Which means we actually get more money out of them. Sure. You're costing way too much. You're costing way too much. That is insane, I'll take that. Not sure if that's really necessary, but it's also not bad. Okay, we didn't get a brick. So this is dangerous, but we have a triple red brick. If they all get destroyed, we just switch over to something else, right? So, is it really a problem? Is it really a problem? I don't think so. I just don't want to lose the blue one. Ooh, that is an annoying cursed one. Okay, that was a red one, nice. Yeah, but do you see the beauty of the enemies having double HP? How much longer some of them stay alive? Not all of them, which would be horrible to be honest. But just some of them. So I think the damage type I want to focus on is really just percent damage, so I can switch to anything else. I mean, I could just say I go for melee damage, because melee damage gives us the highest damage scaling here, right? Range is actually quite good, attack speed is needed, dodge is okay, armor is beautiful. I mean, we have 14 armor, right? What happened to the dex? This is not that bad, like I'll take it, but I don't really need it, but it's also not horrible. Good. Baby Gecko, we could take that, sure, why not? Brick. Brick me up, Scotty. Nah, we already invested into crit, even though it's quite bad on this. Experience gain, always good. Bricky. Small fish, one of them. More healing is okay. That is actually quite good, because we scale with engineering damage, so now we can get elemental damage, which for some reason we have 7 of. But yeah, now we lost a lot. And we'll just keep doing this until we get to a point where I lose so many bricks that I say there's no reasonable expectation that I can rebuild them. And like, because we always have to assume this happens like it could happen twice in a row that we get very unlucky, right? Oh, I have a bad feeling that the basic one will break. As long as not all of them break, it's... Well, no, honestly, it's not fine. Because, like, you know, we lose all of our bricks. It's the normal one that broke. I told you I had a feeling. When Dex has a feeling, Dex has a feeling. Okay, that's a bit of a stupid statement. What I want to say is, when Dex has a feeling, there's a reason for it. That's what I wanted to say. So, I really shouldn't go for the curse. I am doing it, but I really shouldn't do it. Why are we so tanky, by the way? This is okay. We could just take the engineering. There's a brick. There are you, there are you, there are you. We don't have any money. Oh my god. Structures can crit. Don't really care. Brick. HP rich. Oh. Yeah, we have a little bit of HP regeneration, you know. Nice. This one would be okay, but I don't intend to really go for luck. And this will be a difficult wave. Exactly. This will be a difficult wave because there are so many enemies, so we do a lot of hits. Pretty much the equivalent to making the enemies tankier, except they have like 3 times the amount of HP. Oh my god, this is good. But why do I only take 5 damage? I know we have a lot of armor, but really? I didn't expect that. I could honestly just go for a bunch of luck and hope that we get high level breaks instead of like the basic ones. You know. Dude, I'm unkillable. Because the thing is, we also get so much material out of them, which has a chance to heal us, and we have multiples, right? I would really like for one more red brick to break, but I don't think it will happen. Let's just get this guy. This guy is also worth a lot. Yeah. We have 1,500. I think we lost another break. That is insane. This is okay. That is minus luck. Don't like it. Why do I have so much luck? Wait, where's that coming from? Like, I'm happy about it. I just didn't know that could happen. That it happened. Is what I don't know. Didn't know. Melee damage? Sure. You know what? I'll pick up the pearls because they can be for free in crates. Is it really free if you have to pay for the first one? Well, I think that's fine. Okay, that should actually not be in the game, so I will just ignore it. Like, pretend you didn't see anything. Oh, yeah. Sometimes my game starts with all mods deactivated, and that's how it's been in the last couple of times. So, I didn't have to check for anything. I mean, I don't like that I'm reducing this so much. But this time it wasn't the case. Good. You know what, I'll buy that. I don't care. I wish you could actually put back an item into the shop, and then you're just forced to buy it again. Like, the punishment is that you have to pay the full price, or maybe half price. But at least you manage to keep what you have in there, and this is now really dangerous. Like, really dangerous. You know what, I'll let you... No money in the world is losing this game. Worth 4. Dude, stop attacking the enemy. Oh god. I mean, maybe I can tickle it. I deal 84 damage. There's no way we can kill this guy. Hey, listen, we are rich, right? So there's no need to do anything. There's 2 of them. No! Man, I shouldn't have done that. Like, I went back. I shouldn't have done that. That's okay. That's level 25% damage. Max HP. Luck. Maybe we get lucky and just find a brick, you know? That could also happen. Maybe. I have to take something. Oh my god. I don't want to switch over to this. But if it ends up being the thing that we are going for because we don't find a break, it's just the thing that we are going for, you know? Like, I didn't want this. I think you've noticed I talked about how we can't go for the break. I kept going for the break. Hoping no one notices that I'm just casually going for the break all the time. You know what? I don't care about this yet. Yet. Yeah, okay. If we find the break again, I may switch over. But for now we do this, and the reason I like this guy is we scale with melee damage, with elemental damage, with engineering, right? And keep in mind, we have the curse book, so I can go for elemental damage, melee damage. Not really engineering, because we get more out of elemental damage, but yeah, we are now overpowered. Like, we had such an explosive start, and honestly I think we should be happy that at least for half of the game we had this. What I could also do is I could just go for breaks whenever we come across them. But aside from that, we keep this weapon here, that we have one weapon, right? Like, there's nothing forces us to only go for breaks if we can have the same effect by just going for some of the breaks. I mean, no, that's not what I mean. We still go for all of the breaks. But we have another weapon as well. And it's not like we were getting close to 6 different breaks. You always want them on the highest level. Like, 2 purple ones are worth 150, 1 red one is worth 200, right? And for 2 purple ones, you also need double the chance to break them. And your goal is to be a level 29. Like, look at this. Oh, that's minus engineering. That is insane. That is beautiful because we have so many of them now. They actually appear. You know what? I'll take you. I'll take you out of the way. I'll take the max HP. Weapons can no longer be recycled or upgraded. Wait, no, that's horrible. What about like, why am I looking at this? Like, that's completely horrible. Okay. You know. So I can't say I'm happy about it, but have you seen a break? We have explosion damage. Like, this is actually really cool. This is really, really cool. So, how much damage do we take? Okay. It's a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna pretend that this was all too dangerous, but it's a little bit. We are full HP. We are full HP. But what a cool game, right? Like, when I do these check runs with brick only, I think I actually got really lucky, and for me it worked the first time. I remember in the second video something really messy happened, and I got sent back like 7 waves. Which, like, so here's the thing, sometimes what happens in Brotato is the game crashes. And I lose all of the progress I had made. But another thing that sometimes happens is that I sometimes close the game, and there is something weird that happens with my cloud, that it loads an old state that it had. Like, it reverts everything in the folder, including like backups that I've made, they are loaded again, and the old save file. And the problem is, when something really insane happens where I was happy about that, I don't want to lose that, obviously, right? But it also feels wrong to just give that to myself, so usually I try to find a mix that is fair, that I keep a part of what I've earned, but obviously not too much, right? Because then it's like, for the next 10 waves, everything is pretty much scripted. But it's a difficult thing to do, because technically speaking, it's fake. But if I talk too much, or at all, to be honest about it, people are taken out of the game. And I don't like that. I like this, like my videos, I like them as a break from reality, where you can just enjoy and don't think. That is pretty much what I want. It's a complicated topic. Like, what I mean, to be honest, like, I'm gonna be straight up. My videos are my videos. I do whatever I want, either you like that or not. But the thing is, some of these things you just can't talk about without putting that on the mind of people. And I think a very good example is, in some of the recent videos, and there was one on this channel, Dextra, where Brotato had no sound. Now, here, honestly, it doesn't matter when it happens, you know, it's like, hey, you just watch me play, whether you want to or you don't want to, totally fine. But it also happened on the main channel, and I considered making a note in the beginning where I say, hey guys, audio is missing, but on wave 17 or later it will reappear, right? And the moment I wanted to edit in, I was like, hold on, Dex. If I now write that note and make people aware that the audio is missing, and then they pay attention to it and get annoyed because they want the audio, then funny enough, my note letting people know, don't worry, it will be back, caused them to either skip forward to when it's back, which skips a big part of the video, or they just don't want to watch it. So no one is winning there because they missed out on a great time. And I missed out on a viewer just because of me telling them something. And this is where it's a little bit difficult sometimes to make decisions. Alter, you're so strong, by the way. I mean, I have so much damage, why do we need that, right? We have luck scaling, like we are mental. We are completely absurdly mental. Is absurdly a word? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Absurdly, yeah. It is, right? Oh my god, you're insane. So the reason I don't want to combine them is, number 1, we get more effects, number 2, we have an additional weapon to clear enemies, number 3, if we get a cursed weapon, then we can just combine them up to the red levels, which is very ambitious, but because of the other reasons, we don't have a reason to remove them. Now, once we have 6 weapons, you know, and then we find a purple weapon in the shop, I will probably buy them because we don't have a fish hook, we don't go endless, but yeah. That is currently the reason why I don't want to combine them. But that is usually like a very interesting topic of psychology. Like, I put a lot of thought into my main channel videos. Like, here it's uncut, right? Like, before you say, oh, Dex doesn't care about us at all. But that's not the reason or the case. It's more like, here it's just, I press the record button, I press the finish record button, put it into the editing software, I change nothing at all. Sometimes I have to adjust volumes, you know, but that's it. And that's what you get. On the main channel, obviously, that's very different. And there, even though I think the videos look very simple, there's a lot of thought behind them when I create them. Yeah. Now, that's just insulting. I mean, we have a lot of engineering. You know what? I'll just take you. Why not, right? Why not? Let's do it. Okay, I'll also take you. Okay. Just give me everything, you know? How much armor do we have? 25. Perfect. You know, this is exactly the value that I wanted to be at. Exactly 20... Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh my god, you're insane. Perfect. I'll also take you to make sure we get all of them. Nice. I could actually... But that's kind of such a cool weapon. Why wouldn't I take this, right? And we want to go for elemental damage. Sure. Today, we are groovy. We go for these things, we do these things that I usually don't do. Alter, hör auf. That I usually don't do. Like mixing weapons. Is this Nightmare? Right. Is this Nightmare? How much damage do we take? 15. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. And how much do we heal? We heal a decent amount. Dude, the whistle effect is so quiet ever since I changed the sounds. Like, so what I usually had was, I had my sounds on 25%. My music is off, because for the main channel I don't use the in-game music, because it gets annoying when I cut a lot. And on 25% sound, and I think master is also down. I then just increase the volume in the editing software of everything, but there, the whistle effect is actually louder than any other thing that happens. But right now, the way it is, I can barely hear it when it happens. Like, I need to not talk in that moment, otherwise I'll miss it. I mean, sometimes I also just see the effect above our head, you know, where the red whistle appears, but yeah, that is so weird. Because this would imply it has a Z volume, no matter what audio volume you give it. Right? Oh my god, this is so stupid. This is actually so stupid. And by the way, the starfish does not apply on the breaks. However, the legendary one that gives you 70% bonus, that one does apply. Because it just says you get the bonus. I mean, you know what? You also belong to the team now. It also scales with the two things, you know. We look for engineering. I could also just be stupid and take armor. Sure. Bam, 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 bam. I recorded a video earlier, and I actually had to check 3 times if the Void Pearl mod is activated because it didn't show up a single time in a 40 wave run. And now it just keeps showing up like stupid. Like, this is a meme, actually. Have you ever seen a brick, by the way? There's a good chance I'll miss them, as well as planks. 16, 17. Okay, 18 is the next elite. We actually only had elites today. I'm not sure if I'm happy about that because horde waves for Jack are actually like completely busted. Since there are so many enemies that spawn and you get this bonus money, right? Wow. You deal 1,600 damage? Oh. Yeah, okay. Is this normal? That was the cursed upgraded horse. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Yeah, do we even have to do anything? Because we already have Zift's relic, right? Yeah. Level 38, also very good. We have a little bit of harvesting, it looks like. 100, you know, a little bit, casually. Tyler, yet again, you're welcome. Honestly, I don't care. Crit is luck. Armor, because why not? We'll take the plank. We'll take the explosion damage. We'll take the range and attack speed. Armor, crit, dodge. Sure. Not that it matters. You're insane. Should we Gamba? Let's Gamba. Let's Gamba the entire run on this. You know what? I'll take that. Nah, right? Nah. You know what? I'll take this guy. I'll straight up take this. I don't care about this one. But this one explodes enemies. And we have explosion size, right? Wow, +1 healing from the... Is it 0? No, it should be 8. Didn't it just show 1? Oh, it's over time, right? That is the reason. Yeah. Like, the thing is, we are so rich. When this happens to me, I just buy everything that is limited and, like, unique to get them out of the way. I don't pay attention to what I buy. Sometimes I do when it's something nice that I'm happy about, but most of these things are irrelevant. We still have 2 tardigrades, by the way. Like, I walk around so carelessly, I'm not even trying to dodge the projectiles. As in, what I mean is, I don't actually look at them at all, I don't notice them then. And we still have 2 tardigrades somehow. But just, how insane, like, why do we earn so much? Oh yeah, right, it's Jack, and we have bonus enemies. Usually it's -70%, we had -45, so it's not even that. You know what, I'll also take you. Welcome, you know what, I'll also take you. Welcome to the team. You know what, I'll also take you. You know what, I'll also take you. You know what, I'll also take you. We just took everyone in. Every single one of them. So you. Explode, yeah, perfect. Oh my god, a cursed pearl, let's go. Scheiße. I will actually recycle this. Because if I combine them, we have no longer a purple one. Okay, but now you're just messing with me. I don't want to combine them, because we can find a basic one, and then just combine it up, right? I mean, it'll make the structures faster, sure, why not? Next boss fight. How long do you survive? Okay, nice talk. Very nice talk. Like, honestly, I don't mind if we go into the final boss fight. We only have 2 of the planks. And both are the cursed ones. Yeah. Like, we have so many different things that trigger. When we collect material, we trigger the elephant. We don't have the cyber ball, I believe. When we kill enemies, they explode. When we collect fruits, consumables, we explode. I forgot the other ones, I don't even know if there are other ones, but the point is, I don't think a single enemy can touch us. And, like, look at this elephant, right? We're not even... That focusing luck, yeah, never mind. We have 450 luck. How do we have 450 luck? Wait, how do we... How do I have 300% luck on my own? Could someone explain that? Do you understand how much that is? That is, I thought it was from the crit conversion, but no, that's 1/3 of it. Is it just the level ups? Oh my god, I love you. Oh my god, I love you. You know what? I'll take you. I'll take you. I'll take you. I'll take you. The game is about to be over. I'll take that. I don't think I care about the attack speed. Yeah, we definitely need more HP. Crit is luck. Okay, sure. There was a plank, a basic one, Dex, you idiot. Perfect. 103%. Nice. Now, honestly, I don't need to go for another one. I'll take another one. Nah. Can't pretend to care. Bonus money. Bonus money. Okay. Oh. There's so many Tylers, right? I wonder if they deal any damage. I think even if they would deal damage, the problem is they don't really get to attack a lot because we have so many effects going on. Like, do you see that now on the left side? We actually do have a Cyber Ball, I didn't know that. But everything is dying. All the time. Oh, there's Tyler, look at this! 3 Tylers almost are as good as the cannon turret. Oh, they're creeping up. They're actually creeping up. Do they beat the cannon turret? Tyler? Can you do it? I would move away from the Tylers, but this would be really unfair to the cannon turret, right? Nah, the cannon turret is winning. Tyler's out. Like, the basic turrets are here. Oh my god. Sure. Sure. Even more explosions? Sure. You know what we'll do in the final fight, right? We're just standing still doing nothing. Seriously? This is your damage? Oh, that's actually nothing. Looking at our weapons and noticing that damage is nothing at all is actually, like, really hilarious. You know what? You know what? You're in! Welcome, my friend! Oh! A 3000? Are you actually... You're almost as strong as our strongest weapon. What happened to you? I know what happened to it, but like, what? You know? What? Huh? Yeah, nice. Can't believe how unlucky we are. You know what? I'll take that. I don't care about you. I'll care about you. I care about you. Let's roll. We'll take you because why not? Let's go to wave 20. We don't move. We have 41 arm. Alter Schwede, like, what a run. This is actually so absurd. Oh, the boss doesn't even get to me. Okay, listen. I didn't expect they would be able to put up a fight, right? But did you expect this? That they don't even get into our melee range? That we only use 2 weapons and our effects and that's it? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, like, subscribe. See you the next time. Bye bye.